Hmm. There I was, chatting away as I attached these two faux stamps and drew the margin, and after a lot more talk, realized that I hadn't switched on my video machine. Sorry, guys. So, here we go again. Um, Welcome to week 2 of the collaboration. Really hope you guys are enjoying it so far. I'm having a ball. I'm loving it. And I hope you guys are as well. I'd like to thank the ladies who are participating with us. It's super to have people doing that. And I would like to also welcome my new subscribers. I've gained a few more this week, so that's also exciting. But here we go. This is now a page for the stamping. I sprayed it with coffee dye, well, with coffee, and put it in the sun, because if you do that, you get these lovely spots with the evaporation. Doing it inside, you don't get the same effect. So that's why I put it outside. And now, stamps. I'm using, as you can see, I've put two faux stamps up. I've had them for ages. I can't even remember where I got them from. But I see I cut them out with pinking shears. So that tells me how long ago it was, because I got fancy scissor blades quite a little while back. So anyway, that's beside the point. Now, I watched a couple of tutorials from a lady by the name of Karen Burchell. She's a fantastic tutor. And she had a few videos on creating your own stamps from various bits and pieces. And I watched her, and this was actually before I even started my YouTube channel. So I've had these for some time. But they're so fun to use. I don't use a stamp pad and ink. I use acrylic paint, because it's much easier, and you apply it with a makeup sponge, and it's fabulous. But I just want to talk you through and show you all the things that I use to do my home stamping. And this is my raw umber acrylic paint that I'll be using, so that, you know, we're kind of doing shades of brown here today. Okay, so first and foremost, I have this. My son-in-law, bless his heart, made me a couple of little wooden blocks for me to glue my foam stamps onto. And one is wavy lines like that. And it's so simple. You just draw it onto a piece of fun foam and cut it out by hand. And there you have it. And then this is a nice biggish, you can see from the size of my hand, it's quite a nice spiral. And it's lovely. I love using this one. So I'm not using the wavy line. I'm using the spiral today. Another thing I'm using is, let's put this, yes, you should be able to see it. It's a little spray of leaves. And this is one of my absolute favorites. I really love doing this one. It's beautiful. And then this is actually a bought foam flower. There was a little pack of foam flowers for sale in a craft shop, and I bought them. And I've glued it on here, and it works very well. So I'm happy with that. And then another one of my favorite mark makers, corrugated cardboard. You just spray it with a little bit of water, and then it softens the other layer of straight paper, and you can just gently pull it off, and you end up with these ridges, which you can have the most amazing time. You'll see. That's also going to be used today. Then I've got a couple of other things that I'm not using, but I just want to show you because they're such fun. It just gives you an idea of what you can use. This is a piece of, we buy it here in this country for a non-slip mat. You know, it's a piece of foam rubber that's cut into these shapes, and you stick it underneath your bedside mat or something like that to stop it slipping on a tiled floor. So it makes a lovely stamp. Although these are little squares, when you stamp with it, it does perfect little round dots. It's absolutely super. This one, just as is, that's what I use. The outside ring has these little holes in it. It's the lid of a pill tablet bottle. The circle has little holes in, so you can just dip it into paint and stamp with it, and you get this lovely circle with these little holes. The centerpiece is a bit lower than the outer ring, so I don't use it. Anyway, it shows you how to lift a lid off with a little raised picture there. But what I do intend to do in time is to cut a circle of foam and just glue it on there so that I can use it, and we end up with a dot and a circle all the way around it. Another thing, you can use both ends of a pill bottle. There's an 8-pointed star that I cut out and put on there, and this one is a little donut shape. Same story. Fabulous, lovely to use, and so easy to clean. And then finally, this I think is another one of Karen Corrin's designs. It's a little sun. I think it was one that she showed us, and I just made it and cut out all the little pieces and glued them onto this lid as well. So there we have it, ladies and gents. Now we start. I've got my, oops, I need water. There's my makeup sponge. My water bottle's on the floor where it lives. Now I'm just going to dampen my sponge. We don't want it too wet because you need it to stamp nicely. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with the corrugated cardboard, because that is, I want to do that as part of a border. So I'm going to just spread this paint out, because that's what you do. I'm doing it on my glass plate. As you spread it out, I need to make this one quite long. And then you can just lie the cardboard down. Now, where do I want to start? I want to start here. You see, I've just marked on the back of the cardboard how far I want to dip it into the paint, because I'll be doing it this way. So this is how I go. My water's in my way here. There we go. Perfect. Now I'm going to just put that there. See, gorgeous. me do it again. I just need to, hang on, let me just move the paint around on here. There we go. It's going to go up there. Nice thing about this sort of thing, of course, is that if you mess it up, you just do another one. It's that easy. Right, now I'm going to go further down. Where's my water spray? Oh, there's my water spray. There it is. Just want to spread the brown paint a bit again. I want to go a little further. Go. That one. Take it from the top. Oops, I slipped. I moved that one slightly so it'll be a bit smudged. Never mind. It's close enough. Spread a little bit more. The corrugated cardboard is also fabulous for gel printing. You can have a really good time with that. Right. Start at the bottom. There we go. How nice does that look? Let me pick that up for you. And I can show you there. Let's move this. Just a bit easier to maneuver. There we go. Now you can see it. We don't really want to see this one. But that's what we're looking at. It's coming along extremely well. Okay, now I'm going to put the spiral on, and I'm going to put it across the corners. Which way do I want to go? I want to go this way, I think. And if I line the block up, it will be more or less where I want it to be. Not showing all that clearly up that side, and I know why that is. It's because the book is not even. Look at that. Lovely. Now, how do I fix this? Put something under it. Something like another book. Okay. Rectangle journal will work perfectly well. Now, all I have to do is try to make sure that I get this in the right place. Now that one I think I did this way. Anyway, I'm going to do it this way now. Fortunately, I don't think it's going to matter. Perfect. Here we go. Look at that. How nice is that? Okay, that's that one done. And then the leaf. Okay, let's start with the flower, I think. Now I'm hoping this one still holds the color nicely for me. Maybe I should just give the... It's quite a warm day today, so the paint is evaporating fairly fast. Now I'm going to put this over here. It's good enough because I can put the detail in the center myself again with my acrylic marker. I think that's the right place. It's close enough anyway. Lovely, it's even better. Okay, now we have the leaves. I think let's just give it in the spray. I think I've still got plenty of paint on here. I just need to gather it all up. Now you can see quite clearly how pretty that is. Now I'm going to put this way. I need to actually make myself another stamp that goes in the opposite direction to this one, sort of a mirror image. I hope this is in the right place. It'll be close enough anyway. There we go. I wonder, don't think this will work very well, but we'll give it a bash. As I always say, it doesn't matter if it's not perfect. Especially when you're doing something that's a little bit grungy, like this one. Aha, got it. Last bit. There we go. And that one is going to go up there. That's good enough. That's definitely good enough. Okay, now I need this to dry just a tad before I go any further. Right, this is nice and dry now, and just going to turn it around so I can show you. What I did was I used my brown marker to fill this in so that it matched this one, and put some spots in the middle of the flower just to make it look a little bit more interesting. And I have a sentiment that I've attached to the bottom because I just think it's very appropriate. Dare to be different. That's what I'm doing. Now, the final thing is a bit of bling. Oh, I'm making poetry as well now, am I? I just thought, you know, if I'm doing this kind of grungy thing, it's lovely with a bit of sparkle attached. So, another present from Karen Birchall. Use a fan-shaped brush to apply your bling. Now mine has applied itself rather heavily, but that's okay. It's not the end of the world. And then this is diluted gold paint that I can just seal in this container, and it'll stay workable for months and months, believe it or not. So having done this once, I now have a permanent supply of gold paint to play with. Let's put the lid on that so I don't knock it over and send it flying anywhere. And I'm going to have to just use my hairdryer on here because the spots are quite big, and I don't want it to turn into runs. Right, all that's left now is for me to just quickly sign this. I've got a very, very thin pen here. Never mind, I'll go over it just now. And the date, I can never remember dates, I'm shocking. The 9th. And there we have it. This is almost dry. There's just a couple of spots that are still showing that they're wet. But I hope you can see that. I know that gold paint is notoriously difficult to pick up in unnatural light. Let me switch this off. Does that make it easier to see? Not really. Maybe if I do this, turn it the right way around, always helps. Well, it's close enough, isn't it, guys? So there we have it. Prompt number 4. Oh, I need to write that at the top here. I don't want to put my hands over the wet paint, so I'm going to put it on this side this time, but I'm not going to use this pen, so I'll do it just now. Okay, so that's it, guys. Something I just wanted to tell you, because I know not everybody is as lucky as I am, and who has no commitments, no sort of daily commitments. Sometimes having 3 prompts in a week is a bit difficult. And what I wanted to tell you was I've seen collaborations where people have taken a whole bunch of prompts and put them together on one page and used them, created one video. I can't off the top of my head remember exactly which collaboration it was. It might have been the Defemarimba one, where I saw somebody who had up to 6 prompts that she was putting together onto one page and into one video. So if this makes it easier for you, and it makes it, it's enabled you to participate with us, please feel free to go ahead and do it. We have no rules. That is the important thing to remember. So I'd just like to send one shout out today. It's to Lady Michelle, who has just had an operation on her shoulder, and she had said she'd love to join us, but she didn't know how she was going to cope in February. So we forgive her, and we wish her well, and hope that she's ending up healing properly and not having too much pain and discomfort. Okay, guys, so we'll see you Wednesday for prompt number 5. And what is that one? That one is quite an exciting one, I think. Fantasy, fairies, dragons, mermaids, whatever. Gnomes, trolls, giants, goblins, anything fantasy, whatever you want to do. So feel free to go bananas. Okay, guys, that's enough of my nattering. So here's wishing you a fabulous week. Here's hoping that we all have a great time and that we continue to enjoy our collaboration. So until Wednesday, stay well, stay safe, and bye.